Hello, Westchester University. I'm Justin Sachoka.
And I'm Paige Elliott. And in this week's episode, Cortland Bragg reports Westchester's first loss of the year. And Christina Rabbits is in the social media station this week. And Justin and I have a long list of events for you this week.
That's right. It's actually the longest list of events we've ever had in a show. But before we jump into the events, we're going to welcome Tom Mergaghi, who is here to talk about the third annual Sleep Out event that is happening this Friday. Tom, thank you for one, coming in, and two, bringing me this bow tie.
It's nice.
Tom is the king of bow ties. He's actually in the Friars, and he is my little in the Friars, but he's way taller than I am.
That's
he's my taller, but taller little, I guess, if that makes sense. So tell us, Tom, what is Sleep Out?
Well, it's the third annual Sleep Out for homelessness and
hunger, right?
And hunger awareness. Yeah, and it's all proceeds are going to organizations in town. We have Safe Harbor, Chester County Food Bank, and Decades to Doorways getting all that. Any cans, anything that people want to donate, and money, of course. We reach out to all the shops in town and everything, and anything that they want to pledge to give to people staying outside this week. That'd be awesome.
So you sleep out. You've done this before.
I've done this. I was an
RA.
You
sleep outside, right?
We did it. I slept in a tent, but people sleep in boxes. They've slept, just in sleeping bags, anything. I mean, it was it's cold, but it's for a good cause.
Yeah. How do you get involved?
Well, you can register anytime this week. There'll be tables set up in Lawrence, and it's simple. You just sign up. There's also a website on Google that we have a Facebook event linked to and everything. Registration closes Thursday at 6 p.m., so you got to get there quick.
Is it free to do?
Yes, it is free.
It's free to do
because we have the shops in town that are all pledging as many hours as people will be out there.
Awesome.
They'll give this
But you're
much
accepting
money.
donations.
Yes, we're also accepting donations at Killinger Hall.
Okay.
Awesome. Sounds like a great event. I know I'm going to be there. I'm hosting it from 6 to 8, so I will be there shortly for that time, and then you can join me at Sykes After Dark afterwards. But Tom's going to be there the whole time. And Paige, are you going to show up?
I think I am. I mean, it's a great event. I don't know. I haven't did it last year. I did it my sophomore year, so I think why not?
Well, thank you, Tom, for coming in and letting us know all about Sleep Out. And make sure you join Tom, myself, and Paige this coming Friday for Sleep Out for Hunger and Homelessness happening in the residential quad. Thank you very much, Tom, for coming on the show. We've got a ton of events, so I'm going to get you get started.
All right, well, let's get started on Wednesday, November 13th. Join Pi Sigma Sigma for their minute.
Phi Sigma Sigma.
Phi Sigma. I don't want to mess that up.
No, they'll go after
Phi
you.
Sigma Sigma for their Minute to Win It event happening in Sykes Ballrooms. The competition will be raising money for the philanthropy of school and college readiness. Two teams will be put together, and it's $10 for the team or $5 a person. And the winning team will be taking 4 Eagle tickets that are worth $105 each. So all you have to do to register is email Nick Catton at790-480 and register for that event.
It sounds great. Also on November 13th, a film entitled First Generation will be shown at 7 p.m. in the Aspen Concert Hall. Admission is free to the event. The video tells the story of 4 high school students who set out to break the cycle of poverty and bring hope to their families and communities by pursuing a college education.
And also, another event that we have this past week, we asked for you to tweet us.
But it was something that happened this past week.
Okay, this past week on Twitter, we asked you to tweet us your pictures of you and your brand new Starbucks holiday cups to be featured on this week's show. So with a recap of your pictures, Christina Rabbits is here in the social media station.
Christina, tell us all about those holiday cups.
This is my favorite time of the year because Starbucks starts to serve their holiday drinks, and of course, the peppermint mocha is my favorite. So this past week, I asked you to tweet me pictures with your Starbucks holiday cup. Here are some great ones that I received. First, @LazyHorseman sent me this adorable photo of her and her friend Marissa. Looks like you guys really loved that gingerbread latte. Next, we have @AndyMarie, who sent me this group shot with her Alpha Delta Pi sisters. I only see one cup there, so looks like you girls need to make another Starbucks run. With her first holiday cup of the season, @KNU×3 definitely knows how to enjoy the end of 2013. I also love the sparkle nail polish. Finally, @Don'tBeJealous sent me this group shot with her friends posing with all of their drinks. Hope they kept you warm while walking to class. Well, thank you for all of the wonderful photos. They definitely got me in the holiday spirit. If you have anything you'd like to be featured on the social media segment, you can send us a tweet or find us on Facebook. I'm Christina Rabbits from the social media station. Back to you, Justin and Paige.
Well, thank you very much, Christina. And look, there's a picture of me and some of my Fryer brothers holding our Starbucks cups up. Don't we look good, don't we?
Yeah, you're great.
That's
you're
a
great.
rare picture of me in sweatpants. I never wear sweatpants.
Yeah, I never see you with them.
No, it's a rare occurrence.
You're too short.
Well, coming up on November 14th, the Office of Wellness Education is sponsoring an event called Zumba Glow Party from 8 to 10 in the Sykes Ballrooms A and B. This alcohol-free event will provide information throughout the night on safe drinking and will, of course, have 2 hours of free Zumba. Water and light snacks will be provided, and there's also prizes for those who come out in the best glow outfits.
I don't know. I'm thinking about doing this, actually.
You should.
I like Zumba. I mean, why not work
I'm
out?
not doubting that you do.
I do. I love it. And I can
Good.
dance. You should join me.
We'll see.
Okay, we'll see. Well, also this Thursday, November 14th, a Student Government Association will be hosting an open forum in Sykes Theater to address the concerns of the student body. The forum will start at 3:30 p.m.
And then on Thursday, Friday, and Saturday of this week, the Opera Theater will be presenting Benjamin Britten's Benjamin Britten's Albert Hearing at the Bull Center main stage at 7:30 each night. Tickets are $15 for adults and $10 for students or seniors. And now, with the rundown of sports for this past week, unfortunately, we had a loss at Westchester football.
I know.
Cortland Bragg.
Tell us about it.
The Westchester football team saw its 9-game winning streak come to an end as they suffered their first loss of the season, losing 28-31 against Bloomsburg University. The 9-1 Golden Rams will finish their regular season here at Westchester as they host Clarion University at 12 p.m. And moving along, the men's basketball team dropped their season opener against Lincoln University, losing 69-60. Eddie Mitchell had a game-high 18 points, but that was not enough to stop the Lions' 46-point second-half run. The Rams will be back in action as they travel to Chestnut Hill College for a 7 p.m. tip-off. And for the Something to Brag About Players of the Week, we'll go to Carly Yost of the women's soccer team and Sean McCartney of the men's football team. Yost scored a game-high 2 goals and had an assist to lead Westchester women's soccer team to the PSAC championship game, while McCartney threw for 16 for 26, going 305 yards and had 4 touchdowns. That's all I have for this week's Sports Short. Justin and Paige, back to you.
Well, thanks, Corbin. You may have thought all the events for this week were over, but guess what?
What?
It's not. On November 14th, the Abbey Society will be hosting a Pollyana Bingo Night in support of their annual holiday family from 5 to 7 in Sykes Common Ground. It is just $3 a card or 2 for $5. There are great prizes, including cards to Amore, Kiwi, Barnaby's, and also gift baskets totaling for $50.
Sounds like a great event. Well, this Friday, Sykes After Dark is going to be bringing in comedian Alex Thomas, who will be on campus. If you don't know who Alex Thomas is, he's great friends with Will Smith, and he's friends with him for a reason. It's because he was the writer, one of the couple of writers, on The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. You may have heard of that show before. After the show, the midnight movie is going to be Two Guns, but I did want to mention a little bit more about Alex Thomas. He was a regular on Family Guy. Wow. He was Phil on the Jamie Foxx show, and as I said, he was a writer for The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. So
this would be a good guy to meet.
Yeah, he was here. I think it was about 4 years ago now.
Okay.
He was hilarious, and he's just an overall really cool guy. And then one last event that we have here for you this Friday, not this Friday. It's going to be the 19th and the 20th of next week. That's Tuesday and Wednesday of next week. The Abbey Society is going to be hosting their Good Cause Cafe. So it's a really cool event that happens every year. I think it's the third event, or the third year in a row that they're doing this. And in the ballrooms, they have all of these books set up, and they're like 25 cents to $1.
I've seen this before in the ballrooms and Sykes.
Correct.
Yeah, I've seen
and
it.
you can get books of maybe some of your favorite books are there. They're donated, and all the money, of course, goes to a great cause. Yep. So make sure you go check it out. It's Tuesday and Wednesday of this coming week. Cheap books. They're practically free. So make sure you go and support them on that. Well, that's all that we're going to have for you this week on this week's edition of WCU Weekly. If you have anything that you would like read on air, just shoot us an email at wcuweekly@wcupa.edu.
And also be sure to like us on Facebook and visit us at WCUweekly.com. And make sure you follow us on Twitter, as well as Instagram for all the latest campus events and contests that we have going on. But what is this?
This is the quad. You have to check it out this week because Angelica Fenore, her article was published this week, and she, of course, you've seen her in the social media station.
Absolutely.
She's on our crew. All about Philip Phillips at QVC. We sent a whole bunch of fans over there this past week, and she wrote about it, so make sure you go check it out. Until next week, I'm Justin Sachoka.
And I'm Paige Elliott. We'll see you next week.
I should be